Are you ready to learn about other bases? Always remember the number one rule. Let's do an example. I'm going to take this number, which is at base 2, and we're going to convert it to base 10. And we're going to use this rule right up here. 0, 1, 2, 3. That brings us to B3. So we're going to take the 1 times 2 cubed plus 0 times 2 squared plus 0 times 2 plus 1 times 1. Now that we plugged everything in, we just solve the equation. 8 plus 0 plus 0 plus 1. And your answer is 9. It is implied that it is in base 10. No need to actually put the 10 there. If it is in another base, you do need to mark it. We are going to continue on to a second example. We're going to use the same rule that we used in the previous one, and we're going to take this number, which is in base 6, and we're going to convert it to base 10. So we're going to use the same rule, 0, 1, 2, so that brings us to B2. So we're going to go 1 times 6 squared plus 0 times 6 first power plus 4 times 6 to the 0 power. Any number to the 0 power always equals 1. Just want to stress that, always equals 1. I do this for me. I find it easier, kind of keep me on track, but you are welcome to do it any way you need. And then once everything is plugged in, you just add them up. 6 squared times 1 is 36, plus 0 plus 4 equals 40. Like, once again, this is in base 10, so there's no need to add 10 to the bottom of that. Alright, here's our curveball, folks. We need to convert 10 base to other bases. In this particular example, we are going to the 6 base. So in order to do that, we need to take the new base's highest power that can fit into the 10 base number. Okay, which I've already done this ahead of time, and I've determined that 6 squared equals 36, and that's the highest power that will go into 179. Like before, you follow that rule. So you start at 6 squared, 6 to the first power, 6 to the 0. Okay? Like I said, I do this to help myself keep on track, but you may have different ways. So what I do is you take the 36, the first one that we determined, and 179 divided by 36, it goes in 4 times with a remainder of 35, okay? So what we're going to do with this 4 is going to slide right on the other side there. Okay? Now we take that 35, we drop it down. We take the next number, which would be the 6. 6 goes into 35 5 times with a remainder of 5. We take that 5 and scoot it right next to the 6 over there. Now we take that remainder, scoot it down, and we go down to the next one, which is 1. 1 goes into 5 times with a 0 remainder. And you scoot the 5 right over there. Now, once you come here, you just look at here, bring your answer down, and ta-da, you got it. we are going to do one more example where we convert 10 base to another base. This example, we are going to a higher base. We're going to 12. I've already figured out the powers. So basically you just plug them in. So 5,057 divided by 1,728 goes into it twice. So you bring that 2, bring it right over to the other side, bring the remainder down, and you move on to the next one. Okay, 144 goes into 1601 11 times. As we know from B equals 11. So instead of putting 11, I added B to the side. Now the remainder of that is 17. So I brought the 17 over, and I brought the next number down, which is 12. 12 goes in 17 once, with the 5 remainder. You bring the 1 over, bring the 5 down, and you go on to the next number, which is 1. 1 goes into 5 5 times with a remainder of 0. This is your answer. You bring it down, and you always want to make sure you state the base that you converted it to. Always make sure. It's very important. This concludes our lesson, and come back again. Thank you.